Oh, good morning, good day, good evening, and good night. I am Palat Malar, and welcome to the stream where we're going to be doing the Crawl Cosplay Sudden Death Tournament. So, just to start off, we're going to be looking at the rules. This is week 2, and if we look over here on the About page, we'll see that we do have some rules here as laid out, and we're going to be drawing a unique starting combo, and it's going to be based on the various unique enemies that you come across in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. So, you know, for example, here is Snorg. You'll have a Troll Berserker. Snorg is not on the list today, but we've got a bunch of different ones. So it's going to be a challenge, I think, this week. You have 1 week to finish the game using this combo. And from midnight UTC, so in half an hour. Oh, excuse me, that's my wife. Until midnight 1 week from now, when we do week 3. So you have to be on version 0.33 on one of the official DCSS servers, or on here, I guess. And you get 1 redo if you are less than 5. So levels 1 through 4, if you die, you get 1 redo. But if you hit level 5, that's it, and you don't get a restart. You will get a list of 3 gods that we will be drawing here in a little bit. You get a bonus point once you reach max piety with that god. But if you abandon, if you are excommunicated, or if you switch to another, or if you worship another god before one of the 3 choice gods, then you do not get that point. There are the tournament consists of 5 challenges total. Each race and background is selected at most once during the competition, so it looks like it will be 5 weeks long. And the player with the highest tournament score is the champion. And also, don't play on more than 1 account. That misses the point, right? You know, guys, just don't play on more than 1 account. That's not cool. So as for the scoring itself, you get 1 point for killing a unique, 1 point for entering a multi-level branch of the dungeon. That does include lair. That does include orc. That does include well, just anything besides dungeon itself. But it does not include like sewers or volcano or any of those single level dungeons. You have to reach the end of a multi-branch dungeon, which does include dungeon. So if you get down to B15, you do get a point. If you champion a god, like we explained earlier, you get a point. If you collect a rune, you get a point. Collect 3 or more runes, you get another point. If you pick up the Orb of Zot, you get a point. If you win, you get a point. We will be drawing 2 different bonuses. You'll get a point for completing both of those. And then there are big boy points over here, where if you get 15 runes and you win, you get 3 points. Clear a Ziggurat, that's 3 points. If you enter Zot at XL 20 or lower, that's 3 points. If you win a game and under 40,000 turns, that's 6 points. And these are only earned once during a tournament, so if you have earned this last week, you don't have to earn them again. You won't get any bonus points. If you can win a game without entering lair, that's 6 points. If you can get a rune without using potions or scrolls, that's another 6 points. Now, you don't have to get Zot and win the game without using potions or scrolls. You just have to get a rune. All right, and I think that pretty well explains the rules. So, let's go ahead and get on with the game. All right, so here we are. We are on the unique. This is the one that everyone's really been waiting for. So let's get to it. We have on our list Boris, Areshkigal, Edmund, Erica, Erolka, Eustachio, Francis, Fanar, Gastronaut, Frederick, Garion, Glurks Vlok, Grinder, Grum, Grun, Harold, Ignacio, Head Instructor, Ilsu, and Ijib. I don't know how to pronounce some of those, but those are the characters that we have on our wheel here. And let's go ahead and give it a spin. And it looks like we're going to have Grum. Ooh, that was so close. It was almost Grun. But we have Grum. Alright, so let's put Grum up here on our list. Grum is a Null Summoner. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's a solid start. Alright, now we just need to open the list of gods. Oh, that's week 1. I need to do week 2. Yeah, so Gnome Summoner, that's not too bad. So the list of gods has the 3 previous choices from last week. They are removed. And let's give this a spin. Alright, so our god for god choice number 1 is Luganu. Dang. Alright, that one's going to be a little hard to find. But maybe you guys will get cast into the abyss. Or whatever it's called. Go into the no-no place. Alright. Spin it again here. And Deathmenos. Deathmenos is a pretty powerful god. And our last choice here is the Shining One. Yep, the Shining One. An interesting selection. Let me bring up Gods 3, and the Shining One will be near the bottom of the list. Yep, there we go. Right above Trog. Alright. So, we have Grum, the Null Summoner, with the god choices of Lugonu, Deathmenos, and the Shining One. And as a reminder, you guys don't have to go with the god choices. It is just 1 point, but, you know, I mean, I only have 2 points, so 15 runes this week then? Pray for me. Yeah, dude, if you can do 15 runes, that's crazy. I'm gonna be lucky if I can get 1 rune. I didn't even make it to layer last week. Alright, so let's see the bonus number 1. Alright, so here we go, and a spin. Bonus number 1 is going to be number 6. Okay. And we go to bonus 2. And for bonus number 2, we have 7. Okay. Well, there we have it, guys. These are the draws. As we look at it, so bonus number 6 here for number 1 is reach the end of depths before entering a rune branch, excluding getting banished to the abyss. Okay. So, actually, let me just pop over here real quick. We can do this. Reach the end of depths before entering a rune branch. So you can do layer and orc, but you can't do any of the others. So that's pretty cool. And then the other one was 7. So you need to get a rune from Hell or Pan before entering any other rune branch. Oh, wow. I've never been to Hell or Pandemonium. They sound scary. Yeah. Trying to get the both of these, go to depths and reach the end of depths, and then go to Hell or Pandemonium before entering any other rune branch. Or get a rune, yeah. Ooh. That's I want a spicy meatball. So, yeah, okay. This is going to be a interesting week of playing here on the Sudden Death Tournament. I would like to wish everyone the best of luck, and hopefully I can get a little bit further than last time. I can maybe get 3 points. But yeah, Grum with the Null Summoner is a pretty solid start. Summoners are pretty good. Yeah, no problem, Roga. Hello, Duder. And then Lagunu would be pretty interesting. But then Death Menos is nice and strong. I like the ability to cast other people's spells. The Shining one is interesting because when you kill the undead and the and demons and stuff, even if your summons do it, don't you all get buffs and stuff from the Shining one? At least temporary buffs. So that could be very interesting. And being a Null means that you would have access to a wide variety of weapons, which would be very nice for the Sudden Death Tournament aspect. Where you don't have to force anything, you can just kind of play. That's what I was thinking. So if you do want to go for the 2 bonuses there, which are reach the end of depths before entering a rune branch, and then your first rune needs to be from Hell or Pandemonium. Then yeah, maybe going with the Shining one would be the like a very good way of doing it. I'm going to try and get the giant cactus spell. I've never actually used that, and I'm very excited to try it. Hopefully I can get a hold of it. You're all done? Awesome. Yeah, so you love the cactus? Looking forward to this week. Yeah, it looks like it should be a lot of fun. I really do think that this is a good choice. A good, like, at least for a beginner like me. And I think that I don't know which, if I would go with Dithmenos or the Shining one. I'm not going to be able to do those bonus points. There's no way I'm going to be able to get those done. But So the challenge will only be posted after the hour turns in 16 plus minutes. Yes. Yep. And so yeah, 15 minutes to finish up your week 1 sudden death. Or no, did you change that? Or is it does week 1 close out in 15 minutes as well? That's what I was thinking also with Dithmenos. Being able to swap out. You'd have a lot of summons as well. Week 1 closes in 15 minutes. Okay, that's what I thought. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, make sure you get your week 1 entries wrapped up in 15 minutes. And we can get started on our week 2. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream on Saturday. We got called in for overtime at my work. But I'm trying to convince my wife that she should stream in my place.
Something breaks.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure he.
Yeah, Nate the Tank will come in and fix it. It's great.
God.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
See, okay. This marriage is you do the tech.
Yeah,
That's how this.
Yeah.
this
Okay, well, guys, I guess you have time to start. Yeah, no problem at all, Roga. I actually really enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun for me. But yeah, you got 13 minutes now to plan out your strategies and think about what you guys want to do. No problem, guys. And I will see you sometime? I'm not sure when. Work kind of got crazy this week. So, we'll find out. Alright, take care everybody, and best of luck playing as Grum. Bye-bye.